In this video, I'm going to teach you why people do what they do using Tony Robbins' 6 human needs. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video here on the Greatness Everyday YouTube channel, where I go ahead and help you upgrade your mindset, help you upgrade your money and more. So if that's what you're here for and what you like, please hit the subscribe button down below. In today's video, I'm going to share with you something that will change your life, and that is the answer to why people do what they do. And I really believe that it all comes down to what Tony Robbins talks about as the 6 human needs. To start, I want to make it clear that even though we have different cultures, even though we have different belief systems all around the world, or the simple fact that simply everyone is different, we'll all have different stories and experiences, but everything still comes back to these 6 human needs. And even though we all have the same 6 needs, people can value them differently. But where do these needs come from? The simple answer is most likely your past. Our beliefs, values, needs, and more are basically programmed into us by our family, by our friends, and society in general, beginning at birth. And we repeatedly face this programming every single day. It's not until you learn about these 6 human needs and why we do what we do that we can then truly understand this programming and work to meet our needs in a healthy and a balanced way. In the list, the first 4 are needs that determine our personality, and the last 2 are needs that end up creating fulfillment in our lives. So let's get to it. What are the 6 human needs? The first human need is certainty, which means the guarantee that you know you can avoid pain and be comfortable. It's essentially a survival mechanism, and it can look like many different things in our lives. For some people, it could be a controlling personality. For others, it could be going ahead and lowering their expectations of what they expect from others and not holding strong boundaries. The second human need is uncertainty, which is the need for the unknown and having change in our lives. It could also be called something like variety, and it can bring excitement to our lives. These are people that could crave adventure, and they feel alive living in these moments. And it doesn't just have to come from these wild experiences like skydiving. It could be acting impulsively, setting a crazy goal, substance abuse, or something else. The third human need is significance, which is that feeling that we are special, that we are important, and that we have meaning in our lives. Significance can look like having a certain number of subscribers on your YouTube channel, putting more hours volunteering at your local soup kitchen than everyone else, being smarter than everyone that you know, or even the clothes that you wear. The fourth human need is connection or love, which is a strong feeling of closeness with someone or something. I think this is probably, in my opinion, the most interesting human need, because I've looked at some situations and I've realized that people deeply want love, but they are often scared to go for it because of something that has happened in their past. And then they end up settling for connection with the sole purpose of not getting hurt. More on that thought in another video, but this need could be seen by people going out and buying a pet or having kids because they'll think they'll get unconditional love from them when they do, being a part of a sport or a social club, or even something else. The fifth and sixth human needs are growth and contribution. These are 2 things that really mean the ability to continuously improve and give something back to the world. I can speak from experience, and I recognize that I couldn't think about growing and contributing until I knew which of the human needs were important to me, and then I could understand how my actions were supporting them or if they weren't. Now that I'm in a place where I'm able to grow and make contributions, which is the whole point of this YouTube channel, it brings me a lot of fulfillment knowing that I am challenging people to do the exact same. Now that you know what the 6 human needs are, what can you do with them, and how do they reveal why people do what they do? I think there are 2 main things to look at. To start, you should take an inventory of where your needs are. What are your top 2 most important needs? It doesn't really matter how you rank them out of certainty, uncertainty, significance, connection or love, growth, and contribution. Because all of these things, regardless of where you rank them, can be good things, but can they also be bad? I think the answer is definitely. Certainty can hold you back from living out your potential. Variety can cause many problems for you. Significance can be the reason that your bank account is in the negatives because you need the designer clothes. And love or connection can see you hanging out with people who aren't good for you. But by going ahead and taking the opportunity to find out what needs are important to us, we can then choose to make these empower us instead of disempower us. The second thing to consider is that once you know what matters to someone, you can then act to meet and support their needs. For example, if I know that a friend of mine has one of their top needs as significant, it's their most important need, let's say. Now I know what is important to them, and I can act and treat them in a way that makes them know they are important to me. This could be by sending them a quick voice message in the middle of their day, thanking them for being in my life. It could be showing up to their birthday, even though I'm tired and I don't want to go out. Or it could be the two of us kind of just taking some time, sitting down and talking about why significance is important to them and discovering why this is the case. Tony Robbins says, instead of seeing people's behaviors, you're going to start seeing their attempts to meet their needs. And I really believe this makes a lot of sense. With this mindset, I can now take time, look back at situations in my life, and I have a much better understanding of why people did things that they did, acted a certain way, or said what they said. But it's not until we can see things this way that we're going to get this understanding. So that is why people do what they do. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and click the subscribe button down below for more videos related to mindset, money, and more. Thanks for watching. Remember, choose greatness every day, and I'll see you next time.